with Kelly Bates. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Of course, we're going to start it off in the tropics with Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton is a very intense storm, and it has re-intensified as of the 5 p.m. update. It is now up to a Category 5 hurricane, and it is very impressive. What the deal is with Hurricane Milton as a Category 5 means it's extremely powerful and an extremely serious threat to the state of Florida. It has the potential of delivering a storm surge up to 15 feet along the western coast of Florida, and we also have rainfall expected up to 18 inches, which of course means localized flooding. Now, when a tropical system makes landfall, it can spawn tornadoes, and they are expected with this as well. Mainly, we're looking at a time frame of Wednesday night through Thursday for a good portion of central Florida. So it is a multifaceted storm, and right now, again, it is about as strong as it can get. It was stronger just by a little bit last night at 8 p.m., but that's typical, again, of really large, really intense tropical systems. They fluctuate in intensity as they're sort of getting their act together, and the eye wall will actually collapse and then reform. And we've watched that happen too with this system. So here we are, 165 mile per hour sustained winds with gusts up to 200 miles per hour, and that puts it as a Category 5. Our latest model estimates has it racing towards the Tampa Bay area as a Category 4 storm, and then as it makes landfall, quickly falling to a Category 3, and then sort of weakening as it moves its way across the peninsula down to a Category 1. What you need to know is that it's not going to affect just the people in this line. It is going to be affecting a large portion of the state of Florida. It is a large storm geographically. It takes up a lot of room. It's just this is likely where the most damage will be concentrated associated with the storm. So as we mentioned, it is a multifaceted storm. It does include the storm surge, which is item number 1. This is our biggest concern with this system. Our target area for that monster storm surge is between Tampa right on down to Fort Myers, and we also have the potential of seeing more than a foot of rainfall from this system. So again, a lot of things that we're going to be keeping an eye on. And even though the storm hasn't made landfall anywhere yet, it's still has ranked. It's a historic storm already, as it is now the number 5 most intense storm by barometric pressure at 8 p.m. last night. It dropped below 900 millibars, and that's a really exclusive club for just the most powerful storms. And this is the most powerful storm, at least intense in terms of pressure, that we've had in 19 years. Here at home, we're looking at a nice fall stretch with sun-filled days, cooler temperatures, some chilly mornings out there too, and the evenings look pretty nice, at least this one does. Temperatures currently are in the 60s for your late commute, and winds are generally light moving out of the west or the northwest, and that will continue as we continue on through this evening. In terms of the sky, we've got a couple of clouds around now off to our north and west. We have this front. It is making for showers, and by the time it comes through here, it will basically just throw us a couple of clouds. So that's what's going to happen during the overnight. That front goes through. Tomorrow morning, we're going to see sunshine right from the start, and that should take us right through the day. Temperatures will be cooler, though. We'll top out likely near 64 tomorrow, and then we bring in through a reinforcing cold front right before Thursday morning. That reinforcing cool front means that Thursday is going to be our coolest day of the week, with temperatures topping out in the 50s, and then the real chilly air settles in as we start Friday with overnight lows that as of now look to be widespread in the 30s, which means we could see some patches of frost as we finish out the week. So if you have any tender vegetation, sensitive plants, perhaps tropical plants that you put outside for the summer, now is the time to bring them in if you don't want to put them at risk to frost. With that said, for tonight, mostly cloudy. It is going to be chilly. Temperatures will be dropping into the 40s. For tomorrow, mostly sunny and nice. Winds will be moving in from the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and temps will top in the 60s. We'll likely hit the 50s for highs on Thursday. Again, that very chilly morning for Friday, but temperatures recover in a nice way for Saturday, and Sunday's looking pretty great too. John?
Thank you, Kelly.